So far this season, not a lot of good things have happened for the Orlando Magic. They're currently the second worst team in the NBA with a 7-26 record, but one of the few bright spots that have emerged from all of this losing is their rookie in Franz Wagner, who so far this season has played like a top 3 rookie, yet he's talked about less than other rookies who are doing significantly worse than him, and he's not being talked about at all, and his underratedness has led me to make this video where I'll be giving some reasons as to why I think Franz Wagner at least has the potential to be a future NBA star. But before we get into the video, I ask you to drop a like on this video as it does help my channel grow. Subscribe to my channel if you want daily NBA content. Also, if you want to help me reach my goal of 3,000 subscribers. Also, drop a comment on this video as I do respond to all of my comments. And I'm out. First reason I think Franz Wagner can be an NBA star is due to the fact that he's just a very skilled player. He honestly might be the most skilled player from this draft class coming straight into the league, because the way he can do everything on the court at a solid level is very impressive for someone who's only in their rookie season. Because what you might not realize about Franz Wagner is that he's a guy who could shoot the ball at a really good level, as he's shooting 35% from 3 on 4 attempts, which isn't anything crazy, but he is an average shooter in the league right now, and that shows that shooting will not be an issue for him in his career. And honestly, as his career goes on, I can see him being one of the better shooters at his position. Because most rookies don't come into the league shooting well from 3 because of the transition from college to the NBA, but he's not just a catch and shoot 3-point shooter, even though that's mainly what his shots are. Occasionally he hits a 3-pointer off the dribble or hits really contested threes. So him being able to space the floor definitely helps the chances of him becoming a future star. We also have to talk about his ability to handle the ball, because Wagner's a very tall small forward, as he's 6'9", and usually a guy at that position wouldn't be a great ball handler, and like with that much size, he would just be a power forward or something. But Wagner is very capable of handling the ball at a good level. He doesn't have the best handles in the world or anything like that. He's not going to hit you with a bunch of crossovers or anything like that, but he doesn't really lose the ball. He's kind of like a crafty dribbler, not crazily flashy, but he's good enough in the pick and roll, which is very impressive for his size. We don't see too much 6'9" guys running the pick and roll as well as him. Wagner also has a good enough handle to where he can attack the basket off the dribble, despite him not being the most athletic player in the league. He's not someone I would call for him to go do an ISO. He's not a good ISO player right now, but he is a player who's capable of making straight line drives, which is impressive for him since he's young and since he's so big. Wagner is also a very good passer and playmaker, as he's very good at making plays out of the pick and roll. He's also just a good passer who sees the open man. Him averaging 3 assists doesn't do his whole passing repertoire justice, because Orlando doesn't really give him the ball as much, and at his position, him averaging 3 assists is actually pretty impressive if you ask me. But I think as his career goes on, Orlando's going to start giving him the ball more. He's going to become one of the better passers at his position. I'm not saying he's going to be LeBron or averaging 8 assists or something, but he can be a guy who averages 5 to 6 assists. I won't lie, Wagner definitely needs to work on his rebounding, because as a 6'9" guy, I think he's capable of averaging somewhere around 6 to 8 rebounds instead of just 4 or 5, whatever he's averaging. But at the same time, he's also only a rookie, so he definitely can work on that and improve. But when you see a young player like that just able to do so much things at even a decent level, shows that player has a lot of potential to improve on those things, and he could go from just average at them to really good at them. Most young players either have a few strengths and then a lot of big weaknesses, whereas Wagner barely has any weaknesses. To be honest, I won't lie, I don't know if he's a good defender or not. If you're a Magic fan, could you let me know? But overall, when I see someone with as much talent as Wagner, I don't think there's at least no chance they become a star. The second reason I think Franz Wagner can be an NBA star is simply off of how great he's been playing his rookie season. He looks like the 3rd best rookie so far behind Scotty Barnes and Evan Mobley. He's actually a positive for his team, and it just so happens he's on the Magic, who aren't winning games right now. But the thing about him is that he's not a rookie who's just putting up nice numbers, and it's actually like a negative, kind of like Jalen Green, but he's not putting up nice numbers, but he is like putting up nice scoring numbers. But what I could say about Franz Wagner is that he's putting up good numbers, and he's actually like helping his team because he actually has the second best plus minus on his team, which shows he's a positive player on the court for his team. He's also impressive, putting up numbers of 15 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, shooting 44% from the field and 35% from 3. He's already putting up good starter stats as a rookie, and it just shows me 3 or 4 years from now, he at least has the potential to be a player who can average 20 points per game. Obviously, the talent around him is not the best, and that leads to him being able to shoot more, things like that. But regardless, he's still averaging an efficient 15 points per game. He's actually very efficient for a rookie, and he's shooting well from 3. So generally, with the way he's playing right now as a rookie, I think it's pretty dumb if you don't at least think he has the potential to be a future NBA star. The third reason I believe Franz Wagner can become a future NBA star is the fact that in Orlando, he's going to get the opportunity to become that. If Franz joined a team that was already good like the Warriors or something like a team that has a lot of players at his position, I think the chance of him becoming great would be diminished. But in Orlando, they have young talent, but they don't have any young talent that's like confirmed like to be in their future, if you know what I mean. Meaning they're going to give everyone an opportunity, and Franz has been playing well, so obviously they're going to give him the opportunity, and he was their lottery pick, and they're going to give him the opportunity to experiment, things like that, give him the green light to shoot the ball, let him handle the ball, and that kind of stuff could just really help a young player, and it's going to help Wagner because Orlando is desperate to get a young star right now, and I definitely think their franchise believes Wagner at least has the potential to become one, so they're going to do everything they can to help him reach that level. But to conclude the video, Wagner has been very impressive so far as a rookie. I don't know why more people aren't talking about him. Guys like Jalen Green, Davion Mitchell, Josh Giddey, and others haven't talked about way more than him, even though they haven't played as good as him, which is honestly not that surprising since Wagner does play for the Orlando Magic, who aren't even like winning games, and even if they were winning games, they probably wouldn't be talked about at all. But regardless, he's been amazing. No one's talking about him. I just want to show him some love. Anyways, guys, that's it for the video. Let me know whether or not you think Franz Wagner will be a future NBA star. Drop a like on this video to help my channel grow. Subscribe to my channel if you want daily NBA content. Also, if you want to help me my goal of 3,000 subscribers. Also, drop a comment on this video as I do respond to all of my comments. And I'm out.